Good morning. This is Deborah Stoltz with Soul Body Nourishment, and I seem to have better thoughts when I write, and so I wanted to share with you my recent journaling, and so here we go. I feel elated, at peace, and happy just being. I finally accept and love myself unconditionally. I can now look in the mirror and say, I love you, and accept this love I give myself. This has been a recent shift. Not too long ago, I rejected love from myself and others. I did not feel worthy to receive this love because of all the terrible thoughts I have and all the terrible things I've done. I did not deserve any love. I condemned myself and punished myself for all the sins I knew I committed. Do you reject love too? Have you thought about why you do and why you feel like you cannot receive love from yourself and others? We have been programmed that we sin when we break laws, and that punishment is the result of our actions. This causes us to carry all our burdens, weighing us down, living the crucifixion. It doesn't have to be this way. You do have a choice to accept the resurrection, where all your sins have been forgiven. You have a choice to forgive yourself as well as others, to release yourself from the prison you have created for yourself. Forgiveness does not dismiss or excuse the actions of others. It's a way to release yourself from that past experience so you are free to move forward and allow more love and happiness into your life. Forgiveness is the key to your happiness. I challenge you to take a situation in your life that you would like to move on from and to be free from. And let's forgive to find your freedom now. Taking in a deep breath and releasing. And one more deep breath. And close your eyes as you release this one, starting to breathe more naturally now. Breathing more naturally, focusing on the breath. With the gaze to the tip of the nose in your mind's eye as you just breathe in and out. Focusing on the breath. Breathing in and out. As you start to relax now. Allowing yourself to relax as you focus on the breath. Now bring to mind the one situation that you're wanting to let go of. The more details you can recall, the more benefit of letting it go. See the person, see the situation. Bring it into your thoughts. Now, tell yourself that you forgive the perpetrator for doing this to me. Whatever feelings are suppressing, or coming to the surface, forgive. Forgive them for making you feel shameful. Forgive them for making you angry. Forgive them for abusing you. Forgive whatever the situation is. Forgive them. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to allow the emotions to come up. This is how we heal. Okay, now, great job. Now let's forgive you, the victim. Forgive yourself for allowing this to happen to you. Forgive. It's okay. You're wiser now. And you know differently now. And just forgive yourself as the victim. Now, let's forgive the witnesses. Forgive maybe your children, forgive maybe your spouse or your family or your friends, whoever has been a witness to you as being the victim. Let's forgive them for having to be associated with it. This forgiveness technique comes from Greg Braden. Continuing to breathe. You should feel lighter now. You should feel like a weight has been lifted off as you've allowed this situation to be forgiven and as you just let it go once and for all. Now, starting to come back, bringing your awareness to the body. Turning your hands, palms down on your thighs and rubbing them to ground you. Moving the feet and the fingers and just opening your eyes when you're ready. Okay, now the second challenge I have for you is to look yourself in the mirror every day and say, I love you, as you point to yourself in the mirror. Initially, you will reject the love, and that's okay. Please just keep doing this every day. You can even hug yourself and place your arms around you and give yourself a big hug, especially if you're alone and you don't get hugs often. It's like having a negative bank account, I think Eckhart Tolle had once said. You make deposits to it, and that becomes less negative, but yet you still have a negative balance. But you keep loving yourself every day. Point in that mirror and say, I love you, and look at yourself when you do this. Eventually, your negative balance will become zero, and eventually you'll start building a positive balance, and you will start to feel the love that you are giving yourself. I love you so much because I know who you are, the real you, not the one you label and scarred. And I know how important you are, no matter how you feel or what you are going through, because your situation or circumstance does not define you. You matter. You make a difference. You are loved more than you will ever imagine. So I'm here sending love and light to you, just reminding you how important you are. And if you have any questions or want to reach out to me, that's Deborah Stoltz, a holistic health coach with Soul Body Nourishment, www.soulbodynourishment.com or soulbodynourishment@gmail.com if you want to email me. I'm so grateful to share this message and my words of wisdom with you from my journaling. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Ciao.